Yeah, we doubled up. And right here. Got one right here too. Oh. That may be a better one right there, y'all. Hey, good morning, folks. Brother Cross here, BJC Outdoors. Hey, we're down here on the Tennessee River this morning, man. On a beautiful, beautiful day the good Lord's provided for us. Got a cold front rolling through. Got some northwest wind. River's rough, man. Had a hard time getting here. Gonna be even rougher getting back. But I'm excited about today, man. We're gonna do some suspend fishing. I ain't got to do this in probably about 2 weeks. But I'm in a spot that I hadn't even fished this year. So I'm kind of excited about it. There are some fish down there, so that makes it even more exciting. What we're going to be using today is bluegill, and I brought some skipjack today. I'm going to try to figure out this transition, you know, when these fish go from bluegill to skipjack, because I've been doing better on bluegill in certain areas of the river. But we're going to probably start out with a cut bluegill and a live one. And then, you know, my next go around, you know, once we catch one, then I'm going to swap over to skipjack on my cut bait. And like I said, just see if it makes any difference. Like I said, I know they will eat skipjack, but here lately, for me, it's been bluegill. But it's time for the transition. You know, that bluegill bite. I mean, they'll eat bluegill year round. Don't get me wrong, but they get really, really aggressive toward bluegill during post-spawn. And then once they roll into the skipjack deal, you know, a lot of what I call deep water fish, they won't touch them. I've already experienced that on another lake. They would not touch a bluegill, live or cut. Luckily I had some skipjack with me that day. But anyway, I'm rambling, man. I'm excited. My adrenaline's pumping already this morning. We're just going to be suspending 2 rods, one off each side, starting out in about 35, 40 foot of water, and we're just going to see what happens, man. Like I said, I'm excited about it. We're going to move around out here just like I did in my other areas that I've done this year, because this bite don't last forever. It's just one of those things that they like to do when the current's low, and it is back low. We got about 15,000 running this morning. That ain't nothing. But it allows the fish to suspend. They just sit up there and hover. You know, they'll move around and just hover. So that's why I like doing the suspend thing right now. But anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling and get these rods out and see what we can do. Y'all stay tuned. That's the size we're using for live right there, y'all. That's a beautiful fish right there. I really hate to send him down there, but I just feel like there's a big old catfish down there that's gonna like him better than I do. I think I'm gonna drop the live on this side over here. That's the rig I use, y'all. Some of y'all seen my other videos. That's a 5-ounce egg sinker. You got it pegged with a bead stopper there. Got the bead below it, bead underneath, heavy duty swivel, and that's a 6-aught Gamakatsu circle hook. If they hear like that sonar showing, it shouldn't take long. I had to retie one of them. It looked a little rough this morning, so the other one was in great shape. But don't take no chances on these fish, man. Yeah, I've been having some trouble. I don't even notice it till I do my editing, but I've been having some trouble with clicking in my audio, and I've been trying to figure it out, just could not figure it out, trying, and I've come to the conclusion, because my wife, she's a smart lady, she's just a little bit smarter than me, just a little bit, and she helped me figure out that it was my phone. What's happening is I've got a receiver up there on that camera, and this is my mic right here. Well, I got my phone on my side. Well, that signal from here to there is getting intercepted by my phone, and my phone's trying to connect to my mic because it's all done through Bluetooth. So I put my phone up today hoping, because it didn't do it on every video, and so I put my phone up. I put it out of range from my mic. It's in my tackle bag there. Hopefully that's going to be the deal, because I noticed a lot of my videos, if I didn't have my phone on my side, I always have my case, but I leave my phone back here, up there, whatever, it wouldn't do it. But if I had my phone right here, it was intercepting. It would always do it when I turn my head. So that kind of gave me the idea that something else interfering with it. So I'm hoping that's what it is, and it'll take that out, because we deal with enough sound out here on the old tank. But it's kind of annoying to me to sit there, especially, you know, you have an awesome day of fishing and then it ends up getting beat down by a nuisance noise, and that's what I'm working on, is figuring that out. So I put my phone up, and hopefully this one and everyone from now on won't have that clicking noise in it. Like I said, it wasn't through the whole video, but there's times it was just, when I was just turning my head like this, it just constantly clicking. So we're gonna see. It could be what it is. I mean, I've been troubleshooting everything else, and that was the next thing was something interfering with it, trying to connect with it, and it ended up being the only thing that could be doing it is my phone. Oh, there we go, y'all. There we go. I knew I heard something. Ain't a bad one to start with. Ain't a bad one to start with. Come on in here, girl. Come on in here, girl. Gotcha. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Wasn't sure coming into this one if they would be as active, you know, because the other times I've been out here, it's all been warm, sunny days. And this morning, you know, I got a hoodie on. Here it is, mid-June. Go ahead and get that dude in here. This boat rocking like this, it can roll it right out of there. Ain't no bad one. Ain't no bad one, y'all. Sure ain't. Right. Hey, look here, y'all. Here, y'all. I finally remembered to put them in the boat. I think I may have had them on the last video with my buddy. Man, I tell you what, you don't realize how much you use grippers and how much you need them till you ain't got them. It's a nice one there, y'all, to start with. That's got mud all over it, man. That's kind of odd. Out here, I ain't never had to deal with that. Out here, but I hadn't never done this out here. In the summer, early summer with a cold front. Well, all right. Well, I appreciate you. Golly. I think if the boat will sit still, y'all, we put a whooping on them right here. There's not as many here as there are in my other spots, or was in my other spots last time I was out. But there's some good marks down there, so we're gonna give it some time. Probably won't even leave. Well, I'm not gonna leave this little area right here, but I'm gonna kind of do like I did on the other. I don't have real good boat control because of the waves, so it may not work out as good, but we're gonna give it some time and see what we can do. Y'all, that barge right there is rolling, man. He's pushing as hard as they was doing on the Mississippi River. Never seen him push that hard here. He ain't running but too long, and one he's just running two units, so, and the current's not even that strong, so I don't know. Oh golly, there's one, y'all. Y'all see that? That's awesome right there. I guess that's what you call a barge bite. I don't never do very well waiting on the bars bite, but hey, we'll take it. If that's what this one is. Another nice one, a little bigger. Oh, yeah, look, you mean rascal. You mean rascal. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Come on in here, big dog. A little bit better one right there, y'all. A little bit better one. Quite a bit better, really. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Mean. I knew you was gonna do it. Get me off balance with them barred waves. That's a nice one, y'all. Like I said, they're not no monsters, but we'll take them. Hey, you need to quit now. I'm meaner than you and I'm stronger than you. Oh, me, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The way the boat's moving around, it'll be like a frog trying to catch a fly with these things trying to get that bait in their mouth. I've never liked doing this when it was this way, but I really don't think I can. I may can find somewhere else where it's calmer, but we're gonna sit here and give this at least another 15-30 minutes. See, because there's fish down there, man, but like I said, we caught 2, but that just don't look natural, you know, with the bait sitting there flopping, you know. It's just always been hard to catch them for me when it's like this, but I'm gonna, like I said, we're not doing bad. We got 2 fish in 15-20 minutes, so I mean, we're doing good, but it's kind of getting worse. And like I said, I'm seeing fish down there, and if they're not interested, that's why, you know. At least some of them. All right, y'all, we're gonna move to another place that I have fish. Oh, done really good in that area. Oh, a few weeks ago, so we're gonna run over there and see. Like I said, I have no boat control here, and it's gonna get hot. It's already hot. I'm finna come out of this hoodie, but try to get us in a place where I can at least have a little better boat control, because this ain't gonna work like this, you know. It's not what you can't go into a situation to use a certain technique and you can't do the technique and expect them to bite. I mean, that's just my thinking on it. So we're gonna run over here and get another spot. Well, I think the wind may be a little bit calmer. All right, y'all, we're in our next spot here. A little bit better. It's not as still as I want it, but it's a lot better than it was where we was at. Yeah, conditions are everything, man, when it comes to this kind of fishing, because we're kind of like pinpoint precise setting up on these fish, and you got to have everything's got to look natural. And where we was at, it just was too much bouncing. I mean, the fish were there, and I know they'll eat, because you know we caught 2 real quick, but you got to have some boat control, and like I said, that bouncing up down just won't get it. And it still may be a little much right here, but we're gonna try it here and see. Like I said, there's fish down there, but I don't, you know, don't know if it's gonna matter as far as you know, like I said, things just gotta look natural. I noticed the bites we got out there a while ago. The bites came when the water calmed down for just a second, but then it never came down again. So we're gonna give it some time. See, like I said, I got a couple of places in this area that I can set up, you know, and possibly make something happen as far as big fish. But anywhere we go, we can catch a big one. Because I mean, y'all know me. I'm not gonna sit up in a spot that I can't. But like I said, you gotta have, you know, some sort of boat control, because them big fish, they're not stupid. You know, they didn't get that big with all this commercial fishing and crap going on in our rivers. They didn't get that big from being stupid. Well, y'all, I've had enough. finna come out of this hoodie and put this top up. Cause it is getting warm. I reckon I'm turning to candy, y'all. I fished for years, Never had a bimini. And now I got one. And it's made me even less tolerable to the sun. But hey, that's what they're for, you know. I bought mine for rain, but if it ain't gonna rain, then we'll just use it for the shade. Cause it does feel good. I'm telling you, it takes a lot of the heat off of you. You know that sun's dangerous, man. You know, if you're out in it as much as I am, and as much as most fishermen are, you have to be careful, man, and wear, you know, sunscreen only do so much. Yes, sir. That will work right there, y'all. So I'm still getting it off the water. That's what I was telling y'all before. You can't never get it completely out of the sun, but at least you're not getting it from both ways. We over here in the community hole now, y'all. We fixing to go over here. I think I see a spot don't have no wind on it that could possibly hold some good fish. I've caught some good ones there. Catch a lot of small, not babies, but you don't catch a whole lot of big fish. But when you do catch them, they're usually good ones. I fished here not long ago. I actually done a suspend trip right here, and done really well. Didn't catch any real big fish, but it was still early in the post spawn. Oop, there we go, y'all. There we go. There we go. Now, got myself in a bind because my net's up front. May not need a net for him. He liked old Skippy. He liked that old Skippy. What do you? Ooh, you probably one of the cleanest fish I ever seen come from over here. You ain't gonna act right though, are you? You ain't gonna act right. I'll tell you what. That's alright. We'll do it the hard way. We'll do it the hard way if you want to. Now you gonna see how that old skipjack felt. Hey. Mean rascal. You need to quit now. You need to quit. It ain't worth all that, son. You know? I told you we could have done this the nice way. If you won't make me put them grippers on you. I mean, it is what it is at that point. You gonna make me go get my pliers though, ain't you? No, you ain't gonna make me get the pliers. You ain't gonna make me get the pliers. That's a nice one, y'all. Like I said, we're just having to sit up where we can sit up and try to get something done, because that wind is brutal. Thank you, girl. A lot of people's asked me, and I've done it on about every video I try to, but how I'd put these baits out. What I do is drop it down, straight down on the bottom. And once it touches bottom, make contact with your lead, and then I reel mine down about anywhere from a foot or two under the surface, and then raise it back up, put it in my pole holder. Because my boat from right here to the water is 24 inches. It's 28 inches deep, so it's 24 inches from here to the water, and then I got about another 6 inches to where my rod's at, 6 to 8, probably 8 inches to the handle. So that puts my rod about 32 inches off the water. And when I put it a foot under the water, and my sinker's about a foot from my hook, I do that on purpose. Raise it up, that puts it anywhere between 2.5 foot off the bottom. Somewhere about it. It ain't got to be perfect. If they're hungry, 6 inches ain't gonna make a difference. If they're hungry, even a foot or two don't make a difference. But they'll let you know what they want. But that right there has always worked for me anywhere I go. Doing suspending. That's a good one right there, man. That's a good one. Oh, there we go, y'all. There we go. Yep. Yep. Oh my goodness gracious. He ain't that big, he's just really mean. Ain't a bad one. Ain't a bad one. Come on in here, big dog. Let's take a look at you. You gonna be nice to me? You ain't, are you? Y'all never are. Y'all never are. Quit, son. Now quit. It ain't worth all that. You don't know me, do you? I really don't want to tie my net up, y'all. I really just rather grip this size right here, because you never know what's gonna hit that other one. Well, you just quit and give me a minute and I'll turn you loose, boy. Another nice one, y'all. Ain't nothing big, but we'll take them. Some days you just have to get what you can get. When I say small, I mean small. I mean, that's a 6/0 hook and a 3.5, 4-inch bluegill. But them big ones, when they was on a live bait kick, that's what they wanted. They wanted them little guys, maybe not that little, the 4 or 5, you know, about, yeah, 5-inch ones, 4.5, 5-inch. That's the size they was really on when they was doing good on live bait. But I haven't been able to get on that bite, you know, like I said, because I don't get to do this all the time. Because I try to change it up and do something different. So, but if I stay, I'm just like anybody else. I can get on good fish and stay on good fish just about throughout the year. But when you're doing YouTube stuff, you want to change it up, do something different, because I know y'all don't want to watch the same thing. I don't want to watch the same thing over and over. So I try to change it up. So I pull off an awesome bite and go try to find something else that's working. And you pretty much got to start from scratch. Like I said, I hadn't been here in 2 weeks doing this, and it's kind of. Now I done a dragging trip not far from here that was awesome, but that's dragging. It's not suspending. I'm trying to bounce back and forth and do different things, because everybody don't get to do one thing or the other in their area. Some people, I love anchor fish. I haven't got to do that a lot, but it's because of the current. But that's probably next. I've done dragging, I've done suspending. It's time to do some anchoring, and bumping, walking baits. I try to throw it all in there, and like I said, I can usually make something happen as far as a big bite, but it may take me a time or two out, and I try to do at least 1 or 2 trips of a certain technique or method of fishing, and then I'll change it up and go to something else. Right here, y'all, on the live one. Oop, on the live one. On the live one. My drag too low on that one. I hadn't caught one on this one this morning. Maybe feels like he's gonna be about the same. He is about the same size, maybe a little bit smaller. Just a mean one. Just a mean one. Yeah, he's smaller than them other ones. He's smaller, but got just as big of an attitude. We could get another one at any time, y'all. That's what I love about doing this. You can have a fish on and have another one sitting there looking at it at the same time. Well, you sure wasn't going nowhere. Golly. That little bitty hook, y'all. If it gets them, they ain't going nowhere, and I ain't gonna say something don't come off, but hey, they're starting to lose their slime coat, y'all, and I'm very thankful for that, because man, them dudes made a mess. Still made a mess of my boat. I haven't cleaned it yet, because I kind of waiting on them to get past that part of the postbone. The only thing about the smaller bluegill, which that's all I could catch yesterday. You will catch some smaller fish on them, where the bigger ones kind of eliminate that. I'm gonna just slam that bluegill, y'all. He got it. He got it. Oh, he had it. I think he spit it out, or he may have jerked it off the hook. Oh, he come back for it. He come back for it. Yep. They can't resist it if they let go of it. Most of the time, they'll come back. Oh, man. Man. Oh, there we go, skipjack. I think we just found them, y'all. Well, I know we did. We just come across a big, it's just a little drop, and it's full of fish down there. Full of fish. I hate losing one like that. That's the thing about live bait, y'all. It's kind of like, I don't lose a lot on it, especially the small ones. But it's kind of the same thing as a head bait. You know, that live one's running from them. So they're not just coming up there grabbing it. They're trying to eat that thing from the head first, and a lot of times they'll grab it wrong. Some things you just can't control, and that's definitely one of them. Cut his little mohawk off, and we'll drop another live one down there. I got plenty for this trip. There's some good ones down there, man. Well, I'll say good ones. There's plenty of fish down there. Oh. We ain't gonna move unless they move. Well, it's just not constant, just showing fish down there either. They're kind of moving through here, but when I come across that, as soon as I hit spotlight, oh golly, y'all, that one got hit before we got it down. That's crazy right there. He got hit before it ever hit the bottom. Well, y'all, the bite has went almost completely limp. There's fish down there. They just ain't biting. We're gonna give them about 15 more minutes. We finna roll out of here. I'm getting kind of same ordeal as this morning where the boat's wanting to do a bunch of rocking. Like I said, the fish are down there. They're just not gonna eat that unnatural presentation. I never had any luck with that. The further I got off of the bank there, the worse it got. But I had to kind of move around because, you know, like I said, they're not just set up. They're kind of moving from here to there. And you know, when I find fish, I spot lock on them, and they just ain't wanting to play the game today. or this late in the morning. I mean, it usually happens. You know, I told y'all before on suspend bites, you don't get a all day deal with that. It's usually early, or late, and that first hour is the best, and then it starts kind of dying off real quick, and then in the evening it'll start back about an hour before dark, and you know, yeah, we doubled up. And right here, got one right here too. Oh, that may be a better one right there, y'all. That may be a better one. Stay hooked up, buddy. Stay hooked up, buddy. Nice little blue. Nice little blue there. Get this other over here. See what he is. It wasn't a little feeding frenzy there for a minute, y'all. Come on in here, big dog. Oh, you're a rough looking rascal. You a rough looking rascal. Now quit all that. Just quit. Just quit. Rough looking rascal right there, y'all. Rough looking rascal right there. Beat up male. Rough looking dude right there. Well, buddy, I appreciate you. Sure do. Y'all, we're getting ready to leave. I was thinking about it. I'm on some fish right here. This was another school that I come across. As soon as I sit down on top of them, both rods went down. Now that's a rough looking old female right there. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. Another nice female there, y'all. She's beat up. She's healthy, but she's beat up. Thank you, girl. Yeah. Hey, you just don't never know. Just don't ever know. I done been across several fish there that wouldn't eat, and then finally come across some, and they are hungry. They are hungry. I'm gonna drop them back down one more time. I mean, I think I'd be crazy not to, don't y'all? We could have started a feeding frenzy with these. So there's still some down there, man. Some good ones. I ain't been able to get none of the good ones that I marked to bite though. Everything's just been, you know, fun size fish. They all fun size. I don't care what size they are, but y'all know what I'm saying. Folks, there he is. It never fails. I ain't seen him in a long time, but that's old Hellraiser. Y'all heard me talk about him. He works for TVA. So he comes over here and raises a bunch of cane in that airboat. Him and a couple more guys and run all the fish off. I don't know what his purpose is, but I thought they done fired him. But I guess TVA just like ignorant, because that's very ignorant. He had no reason to come right here. He messed up them guys fishing. Come through here and mess me up, the vibration is what messes the fish up. They just go in a funk when he comes through. I guess the river belongs to TVA, so I guess they can hire any idiots they want and let them do idiotic things. So. But I think that's gonna end it for us. I've never caught a fish after he come through, and I don't feel like it'd be any different today, especially late in the morning like this. Hey, he ain't gonna ruin my day. We had an awesome morning, man. Caught some fish, didn't catch no big fish, but we did catch enough to keep us happy, and that's all that matters. Like I said, I couldn't fish my good area that I wanted to, and you know, that kind of knocked a dent in our plan. But you know, when you just have to adjust sometimes, man. Just, you know, go do what you can do and what the weather allows you to do, and that's kind of what we did today. We just got out of this wind and sit up and done the best we can do. But anyway, I'm gonna get this stuff up and get out here. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See you then, and God bless you.